Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So you guys, this is a prep pantry video. This is gonna come out before my grocery haul. I did two separate hauls. I am still in prep mode. We're now back into September where I actually have a paycheck. And so I always plan for preps in my paycheck or in my grocery budget. And so here are a few things that I got in preps. Now listen to me, listen to Shakema very carefully. We are still on our prep game, y'all. Even if you're just doing a little bit at the time, at least you're prepping something. So I got some paper products today that I really wanted to make sure that we do not run out of. A couple things here that we needed, and then some that we can put back for storage. And then I also got a couple things that will help round out some meals. Don't mind the bananas because I didn't buy those this week. All right, so we have aluminum foil. We run out of this. We use it quite frequently. It was 2 for $6. I did get one in my grocery haul, but I got one for the pantry. I got snack bags, quart size bags, and gallon bags. We use those for storage, or I sometimes will use them in my lunchbox. They were $2.69 each, I believe, for all three sizes, and I got the Food Line brand. These premium paper towels were $5.99. I went ahead and picked those up. There are 6 in that package. This sweet relish is the sugar-free, no sugar added. So I got 2 of those. They were $2.69. That's the cheapest I've seen them. They're $3.99 at Harris Teeter. So I went ahead and picked this up. This is the Dawn Power Wash. This is the free and clear. They do have the one that's blue. They did not have the free and clear refill, but this was buy the Power Wash, get the refill for free. This was $4.99. This was free, so I just picked up both of those. They had Margaret Home Greens. Margaret Home Greens were $1.79, so I picked up 4 cans. I got collard greens, mixed greens, and turnip greens. I think I got 2 mixed greens. The next thing I picked up was this Alfredo sauce. They had a cheesy and they just had a regular. They were $2.19. I believe they were $2.19. That was the cheapest out of all of them, but this of course is a slim jar. But I did pick up 2 of these for the pantry. This bath tissue, it is the 6 rolls, and it feels like a pretty substantial toilet paper. It was on sale for $4.69, so I picked up 2 of those. Nope, it was on sale for $2.69, so I picked up 2 of those. Actually wish I had a little more money because I would have picked up a couple more of those. I may see if I can find a few more dollars and go pick up more of that toilet paper. This sweet peas and corn, I got 4 each, but these were not where they were not eye level, right? These are the Food Line brand. They were at the very bottom. Everything else was like $1 and some change, $1.19, $1.09 a can. These were 60 cents per can. So I picked up 4 sweet peas. Jackson likes peas. And then I picked up whole kernel corn. When we have to pull from the pantry, corn works for all of us. Jackson can eat his own peas. And then I also picked up 2 more of the chunky tomato, onion, and garlic pasta sauce. They were $1.38, so I picked up 2 of those. I had budgeted in $40 for preps this month, and that is about roughly what I spent. I think I might have went over a little bit on preps, so maybe right around $50 is what I spent. But that was my budget for preps for the month. Now that's all I got, but I got 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 22, 27 items for about $50. So again, as much as you can prep, as much as you can put into your pantry, I am going to take you over to my prep sheet so we can look at and see where we are for the 52-week challenge. I'm going to go back to that sheet. Of course, my year starts in September because this is the time that I'm starting to get paychecks again. So I'm going to be starting over. I'm going to look to see what I have already purchased that would count for this particular shop trip, and then what I need to be prepping for the next couple of weeks. Alrighty, you guys, so I am going to share with you all my the 52-week challenge. And again, remember, this did not come from me. This came from the organizedmom.net. It's right at the top, organizedmom.net. If you Google that, you should be able to find this sheet, or the blog post where she talks about this sheet. I just did what I could do at the moment. I got some pasta sauce. So if I go down and look, there are certain things that we just don't use or certain things that I just don't buy. We did veggies. Today was corn and peas, right? So if you go down and it'll tell you on week 3, it'll say 5 15-ounce cans of vegetables. Well, I got 4 cans of corn, 4 cans of peas, 4 cans of greens. So I actually ended up getting 12 cans of vegetables. So that would be maybe week 3. That might take us down to week. I got pasta sauce, so that would be week 15. So how I've done it in the past traditionally is I've just crossed out. I've printed out the sheet. I try to go week by week, but sometimes different things are on sale a particular week, and I try to get what's on sale for that particular week, not necessarily go by what's on my paper. Even though I do try to get what's on this paper, I still try to plan my preps around sales, because when you're only using 25, 40, 50 bucks, you have to be mindful. I did get toilet paper. I got paper towels. We got some extra bags that we use and Reynolds wrap. Those are all things that if you found yourself having to cook on a grill or an outdoor stove, that would be helpful. And then, of course, everybody remembers the shortage of toilet paper and nobody wants to go through that again. So you continue to buy toilet paper as time goes on. So, again, I got 12 cans of veggies. I got 2 packages of toilet paper, 1 package of paper towels. We got pasta sauce. Actually got 4 pasta sauces, 2 Alfredos and 2 of the tomato. Now, when you're prepping, think about this and what's coming down the pipeline, y'all. I don't know exactly what's coming, but I will say this. Everybody needs to be prepared some type of a way to have a way to feed your family. Either you're prepping or you grow in a garden or you know somebody who knows somebody. I really have been I just started watching 3 Rivers Homestead Her Every Bit Counts challenge. I didn't have enough time to get in on that, and I don't can. So that's a skill I need to acquire and try to learn so that I will be able to put back things for my family. I'm not above learning it, because I think when I look at what we have, we do not have a year's worth of food. We have some food. If we cut it in half, portion sizes, that type of thing, we would definitely be able to stretch it out beyond 3 months, maybe 6 months, just depending. There's certain things we don't have enough of and certain things we have a whole bunch of. So I've got to make sure that I have what I need for my family in case anything were to happen over here. I encourage you guys to do the same. Don't take prepping for granted. Don't take having a little extra for granted. If you're able to do it, do it. If you're not able to do it, no big, worries. Shop clearance, shop sales, those types of things. All right, you guys, so my lighting is not the best. It's late at night and I don't have all my lights set up, but that's fine. We're going to move on. What I was saying is, don't negate having what you need, right? Listen, I don't know your situation. You don't know my situation, but I do know that all of us have been affected by inflation. All of us have been affected by wages. All of us are being affected by different things that are going on in the economy, the society, and we need to prep for that, right? And those of you who have been following me for a long time, y'all know we over here doing the things. Now, my summer preps, I don't really prep in the summer, and we already know that I don't have income in the summer. So my prep year really starts September through May, right? My 10 months that I work. And I do the best I can, and every month I'm trying to add something back to my pantry. I try to do it weekly, but I do a big to me prep once a month. Now, again, it may not be full meals. It could be bits and pieces. I got veggies this time. I got pasta sauce this time, and toiletries. Those toilet you know, toilet paper products. Those types of things are important. Now, if you're trying to prep, there are a ton of preppers out here. People with big gardens, of course, My Gardener, Freedom Homestead, Acre Homestead, Roots and Refuge. There is another lady. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Karen, if you remember her name, put her down in the comments. She's a black lady and she does gardening, but I cannot think of her name to save my life. My friend Karen sent me to her channel, but I have been filming so much I haven't really had a lot of time lately to go over and watch, but she does all the things. Three Rivers Homestead, of course, you know, and there's another homestead channel I just started watching. The Happy Homesteader, I think is her name. Don't quote me wrong, but I think it's the Happy Homesteader, because she was doing the Three Rivers Make Everything Count challenge, I think. And I just happened to see it when I was watching a Three Rivers Homestead video. Those were garden people. Homesteads, Three Rivers, Tangi over at Freedom, Sugar in the Attic. She does prepping without limits. Missouri Prepper. I think her name is changed a little bit now, but she used to be Without Limits, Missouri Prepper. She does some prep videos. Everybody's prepping different, but everybody's prepping something. So no matter what your prep looks like versus my prep, even if it's one extra thing, or, you know, this week it's one thing, next week it's something different. Of course, y'all know the queen extraordinaire of all the things food storage, Kimmy over at She's in Her Apron. She has her pantry storage. She has, you know, 3 to 6 month storage, and she has long-term food storage that would go up to 25 years. Another one is the Family Fudge. Gosh, I can't remember her name, and I don't want to say it wrong, but the Family Fudge, really cute little family. She preps some stuff as well. I know that, oh, Jay Morrell, how do you forget Jay Morrell? She just did a video of creating like a grocery store in her basement. Also, Sarah over at Our Tribe of Many, she's getting her 3 to 6 months. Nobody wants to be in the situation where we were before, where we would go to the grocery store and you just didn't see anything. You like, where in the world is the stuff? And it just wasn't there. So, you know, make it do what it does. I don't live on a large piece of property, but we have food in the ground. I still need to find a few more, like some kale. My kids and I like kale. We've got collards out. We have peppers. We did Alana went out the other day and brought in a huge harvest of peppers. And normally, you know, just being a little lazy around here, just doing other things, I had lost some of my peppers. But I said, you know what? We sat down at the table tonight. We washed everything up. We chopped everything up. And now it's in the freezer. It has been preserved, right? So that we can use it another time. I'm not real sure what I'm going to plant going into the fall garden. I have some stuff out there. I'm thinking I could do some more radishes out there. They seem to do good any time of the year here anyway. We've had some really good rain. I didn't pull my tomatoes up. I left them in to see, because last year we got a second round of tomatoes for the fall. We just left the plants in and it was a second round. So I'm going to see if anything comes back. Alana didn't get any the other day off of the vine, but she did get lots of peppers, and she said that everything else out there was growing, but I do have one whole bed with nothing in it. So I've got to get something in the ground. It just makes sense to do that, right? So we have to maintain the systems that are working for all of us. Anywho, check this list. There's a ton of lists on Pinterest. If there's something, we've always talked about that before, if there's something on that list that you just don't eat, your family doesn't eat, don't get it, right? You don't have to get something. It's because it's on that list. If that doesn't work for your family, I don't eat peas, but I got peas because Jackson eats them. So I got 4 cans. I don't buy as many peas as I buy other things. Green beans, we eat lots of green beans, and all of us enjoy green beans. But Jackson loves peas, so I buy those for him. It does not hurt to have a little extra something, right? I remember we had a really bad hurricane here, and I totally took everything off my pantry shelves and donated it to people who their houses didn't survive the storm, right? So you never know when the Lord's going to call upon you to do something, even something that is uncomfortable to you, because you may have, prepped that for your family. But what God has done is He's never left us or forsaken us. And we've always had food. We have always had food, and He just makes sure. And so if He calls us to do that again, we'll do it again. But you can't donate what you don't have, right? Or you can't feed your family if you don't have it. You can't pull in another family and say, hey, we have enough for your family as well, if you don't have it. So all I'm saying is prep what you feel, what you can, to make sure that you and your family will be well down the line, right? Okay. It's late here, and I have to go and meet my coworker in the morning at one of her schools. So I am going to go, but I do want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.